That middle of the track just seems to be desperate. Yeah, 336 for the win. Game by Tony McDonald. Here's the distance to beat this kid after the end of the lead. We have Mr. Dutton dropping a hammer. We have Nick Nightham flying it out. Let's see what Lucy does. Another point leader coming in the weekend. They're rocking it all. We're going to go red, green, green, red to end out the class. We got a green one in the lead. What's Mr. Guadalupe? Driver fans, make some noise for Ann with a hand. And she brings that green collar down the track. 3:31 is the distance to beat. Good to see Ann get back. Here we go. High maintenance, hometown boy, Darlington, Wisconsin. Bill Smith, 3:31 is the distance to beat. Limited Pro-Stop diesel trucks coming up next. I feel good. I think Myers can do it, Chris. Come on, International. Hammer down. Let's go. Pro-Stop tractors are What do you think? All that new thing Good job, Holders. Dan Holders dies. Rock and roll. Giddy Lincoln Diesel Specialty Shop in Red Grand, Wisconsin. Here's the first truck and two out of the trailer right now. Jamie's a big dairy farmer, him and his wife Ann. He loves getting the truck for what he loves. They go about 350 right now. This place was so wild. They have everything for all things with diesel trucks at LincolnDieselSpecialties.com. That top 20 feet has been the real estate review all night long. Jerry and his son Mike, they take this tractor everywhere. 3/18 the distance to me. This is a good one. Pay attention. We got a green one in the lead. Driver fans, make some noise for Ann with the hand. And she brings that green column down the track. 3:31. Here we go. Liberty Pros, excuse me, Pro Stop Diesel trucks are coming up next. I feel good. I think Myers can do it, Chris. Come on, International. Hammer down, let's go. I'd like to say you're getting a little funky groove in here tonight, you know?
Hi, everybody. How are you doing? Can you hear me, Charles?
Yeah, I had to mute myself before I could answer you.
Yeah, no, it's good. Hey, guys, welcome Monday night. I got Jason Kleppe sitting here with me.
Hey, guys.
And he is promoting the Richland Center Summer Nationals this Saturday, July 24th, and the forecast is beautiful, and I could not be happier for him. Richland Center is my hometown pool, and I'm super happy for him. He's having some tri-state classes, and we were showing some Badger State videos there coming into that. So, again, every Monday night, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, we do Let's Grow Pulling, brought to you by the Outlaw Truck and Tractor Pulling Association. And I have the beautiful Charles Post up there in the middle, Big Rye up there in the top right, Little Rye in the bottom left, also a Richland Center. Is he at the fairgrounds?
I am.
He's at the Richland Center.
It's so nice out.
I know.
How did you get in there and out of there before I seen you? Because I've only been gone about a half hour.
I literally got here like 5 minutes ago.
Awesome. So this is our hometown poll for Kleppe, Ryan, and I. We live in Richland Center, and we love the Richland Center Summer National. Oh, Paul Romack's here as well, down there in the bottom right corner. Hi, Paul. He was our Henry, Illinois video rock star this weekend. So as always, please type your comments and questions into the comments, and we'll answer those the best we can. Let us know where you're watching from tonight. And we know it was a rainy weekend in parts of the country, but we also know that some parts of the country had some big, beautiful events, so we want to know about those. So please type those into the comments. But we're going to lead the show off with the Richland Center Summer Nationals this Saturday, July 24th. I'm going to bring up the event poster, and I'm going to let Jason talk about it a little bit. So, Kleppe, look right there and start talking.
Well, first of all, I want to thank Schultz for having me on here and spending the night with you guys here. Looking forward to the weekend. Everything does look good with weather. Fairgrounds is coming around. A lot of work out there. It's sat for 2 years, so it's a lot of mowing, weed eating. As Ryan, you can probably see that right now. It looks a lot different than what it did 2 weeks ago. Should have a really good show. Some Southwest classes in the afternoon, along with Tri-State, the two-wheel drives and their four-wheel drive trucks. And then we'll have Southwest with 6500 Outlaw, Altered Farm, and Farm Stock, 2.6 trucks and 3.0 trucks. And that night, we're going to kick it off at 5:30. We're starting the afternoon at 1. 5:30 Badger State show. We'll be there. with the 401 Limited Pros, 3.6 diesel trucks, super farms, and the 466 hot farm. So it's been a whole new road for me. I went from basically, I used to run the Richland County Fair pole for 17 years. I did that and stepped down from that a few years ago, and then took on this, and wasn't really sure what I got into when I started, but the reception from everybody in the community and everything around has been totally awesome. So it's been great.
So you can see there's Zolik's actually at the fairgrounds right now, everybody, and he's kind of touring around there. And that's the pulling track out there. We seeded that down, 3 or 4 years ago, and it kind of we started reading about cover crops and things like that. I wish we could have took a picture of these fairgrounds in 2007.
Yeah.
Because there was about 30 feet of pulling track and none of the seating on that side.
Here.
Yeah, the Jessica Memorial Doll building there, Jessica Doll Memorial Building. It's a beautiful fairgrounds. When it's dry, it's amazing. When it's wet, it ain't any fun. Because just like all fairgrounds, it's free ground. Typically, the fairgrounds are donated by the county, and they don't give you exactly high ground, if you know what I mean. So
Off where those tree lines is, that's the Pine River, and that likes to come out of its banks.
But yeah, it is a great facility, Adam. It ain't no Henry, Illinois, but it's not that far behind. And Roos has been here before. We'll have to get Paul and Charles here in the future. So we're gonna have to do our top 10 list, guys. Get our camera crews out here, have a little bit of fun with it. So.
Got a lot of work to do to get up into the categories of the polls you're talking about.
Right, but not still a great fairgrounds, and excited for the great weather. So yeah. So if anybody has any questions for Kleppe, please type them into the comments. I'm going to put the Facebook page of the Richland Center Summer Nationals into the comments. That's where we'll be doing all of our updates and stuff this week. If anybody has anything, I'm also going to put Jason's cell phone number into the comments as well. If you want to camp, there is camping available. You just have to go through the Richland County Fairgrounds. They're in charge of all the camping and different things like that. So Jason's going to have a band in there later Saturday night. What time's all that stuff start?
Well, we're shooting, I would say around that 9 o'clock area. We should be done with the Badger State show, or between that 8 and 9 time frame. And then the band High Mileage will play right after the show's done. They'll be set up in the pit area.
Are they going to be over in this corner?
So yes, we will be putting a tent just to the west or east. As you're walking, there'll be a tent that way. And that bleacher to your right, Ryan, is going to come out of there.
That smaller one?
Yep, that's going to come out of there. And we're going to move that down on the end, and that's where the stage is going to be set up facing into the building.
So the stage will be like this then, right?
Yep. You got it. Now, if you turn around to the back of you, this whole infield, everybody was probably a foot high a week and a half ago with old grass from 2 years, and it's been mowed 3 times now in a week and a half.
Yeah, we haven't had an event out there since 2019 for all of our 4 seasons of fun. And we disbanded over the winter and gave up on life and rain and COVID and everything else. And so it's good to see the grounds being utilized again. All those light poles are put in. Those are big LED lights that Miller Electric put in, probably 2015. So it's a nice facility.
Yeah. That whole area to your right is actually gravel underneath that.
Yeah, this is
This came up in that. I mowed all that, and I did spray it too to hopefully kill that down, so that everybody does know that is gravel. That'll be
like the Badger State parking.
That'll be Badger State parking there. Everything that comes in the morning for the 1 o'clock session, they're going to be parking down on the far west end, where you're seeing down there, and then we'll leave everything up in this area for all the bigger haulers and everything to come in, and that's the plan tentatively. Now, if it all comes together the way I plan it, that'll be great.
Yeah. So again, I'm going to put the poster back up. Ryan, that's so cool that you're out there. I live like a mile from the fairgrounds, so Kleppe sitting at the house makes me happy.
Yeah. It was nice out, and I'm like, well, I'll just come down here. And
I'm glad you got a reception. So
I have full reception here.
Again, there's the event. $10 for the whole day, guys. And it starts, there's 2 sessions basically, but it's $10 for the whole day. Jason's got great support from the community, from sponsors, and the Tri-States show starts at 1 o'clock, and then 5:30 starts the Badger State show. We got 4.1 limited pros, 3.6 pro stock diesel trucks, 95 hot farms, and 93 100-pound super farms there Saturday night. And then I'm guessing 9 o'clock or so you'll kick the band off. Would be my guess.
It's our target. Everybody says
nobody believes you.
Nobody believes me because this guy to my.
I was well known for going till 11, 2 in the morning, that kind of thing.
So yeah, that's everybody says, oh, it'll never happen. So, but I can assure you that it will happen, because it'd be very ironic if we went past that with the.
Yeah, I'd be surprised too.
Another thing we're going to do on Saturday night, we're going to do a Calcutta in the Super Farm class at the Badger State.
Nice.
We're going to do it, and it's basically we're going to do it to support the Fritz family and Casey Fritz. They've always been great supporters of any poll we've had in Richland Center. Good friends of mine. Work together with them and doing some grain hauling and helping them do stuff. And I just think it'd be a great tribute of everybody to, we're going to do the Calcutta and to support them guys.
Kleppe, who's your auctioneer?
Got a guy from Muscat area. It's not Perry Wilkinson. He couldn't do it.
Really?
No, he set me up with Roger Storms. Not sure, but yeah, that's
cool.
That's who he couldn't do it. Him and his boy were both going to be gone that night, and he set me up this way.
So speaking of great, so I helped announce down in Darlington, Wisconsin Saturday night, the last Badger State poll, and that's why Jason's. We're excited for this weekend. It's the biggest crowd I've ever seen in Darlington, and Bill Smith. He's using Jamie's Facebook account because he's in Facebook jail, or he does not turn his computer on because he drives a John Deere, but we'll get into that later. Anyway, 6,000 people in attendance Saturday night down in Darlington with $30,000 in beer sales. And so that's why we're super, super, super excited. Oh, Lisa Fritz loves you. Look at that, puppy. So
also, Baraboo at the Sauk County Fair also had, I think, one of their biggest crowds ever on Friday night.
Yeah. So it's been and we've been talking about that on the show, Jason. I don't know how many shows you watch on Monday night, but wherever Paul, Charles, Bruce, Zolik has been. And we kind of, this gang of hoodlums, Hollywood squares that we have here that Clint Tucker calls us on Monday nights, it's been pretty good. People have been out to see it.
Any poll that, even with the Tri-State and Southwest that we've had this year.
I heard Boaz was also.
Boaz,
they figured Boaz had 3,000 people in that small little area.
Yeah.
Boaz is a town of like 200 people.
And I heard some pretty good stories. I knew Bill and them guys sold a ton of beer down there, which doesn't surprise me because they should have their own brewery down there. Honestly,
they should. That's kind of how I always measured our beer sales. If we were even in the Darlington category,
I don't know if it's possible to really get in the Darlington category.
It's a special kind of beer drinking.
Yeah. You can want to go off of that, but.
Well, we've talked about this, guys, but that's that fair thing, and that's one of those real strong fairs with real strong local sponsors. You guys, I read off 2 sheets of fair sponsors. I mean, legit. I think that's one reason Bill Smith wanted to be down there, because I know how to say everybody's names. It's Leahy, Siegenthaler, Thaler, Fitzsimmons. There's a whole bunch of good stuff.
I think you might have butched that even.
I did.
Siegenthaler.
Yeah. What did I say? I said Sieg or Sig?
Something like that.
S-I before E, except E, right, Charles?
It's a rookie mistake.
But they got a huge tradition down in Darlington, and it's amazing to see what it's year in year in that they do that down there, and it's awesome. I mean, it's my hat's off to them guys. It takes a ton to do what they're doing, and they got it put together good.
So if anybody has any questions, please type them into the comments. Henry was packed for sure. I didn't see Paul. I mean, the stands. I've only been to Henry one other time before this, and I got to meet Carl Cope. That made me extremely excited. He was parked right next to us in the pits. So I got to put the Remedy next to Warpath, and the Remedy drooled a little bit. So was it packed as always? The stands, Paul?
They were just like one class in, so they're running 2 tracks. And before the first class was over, they were asking people if they had any room beside them to scoot over and allow more people into the stands. I mean, it was. I don't know that we could. I don't think that maybe I've heard numbers like 8,000 to 10,000.
Hey, Paul. I think Judy
I'm going
Richard
to put
is.
her out of her misery, but I'll leave this up just so Paulie can react.
This is awesome.
Paul, I think
get that.
Judy Richard has a crush on you. I think she's not an unhooker. I think she's a hooker. So I think she hooks at the big end, if you know what I'm saying.
And that's totally her picture, I'm sure.
Yeah, and Brad goes, you're spamming yourself. No, we're going to give Judy all the love that I guarantee. Judy lives in Afghanistan in a hut, and she is not a girl. But she might identify as a girl, but she's not a Judy.
No,
That's what I'm saying. So
No.
I just like to.
Doubt she
might be a Rudy.
identifies as
She
one.
might be a Rudy, but she's no
Yep.
Judy.
Yeah. Well, Judy, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you never. So yeah, every poll. I mean, it's kind of
Down in Nashville, Paul, that was the crowd I seen there. That was insane from what I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that Tuesday night they had probably the biggest crowd that the fair has ever seen. I think mainly it was just people wanting to come out and see if it was actually possible to have a tractor pull in that area, because Sunday it absolutely poured all morning, and they did have a little bit of help. I don't know if it actually helped, but you might have seen it on the beer money. They brought in a helicopter that was spraying fungicide close by. Just so happened they were spraying fungicide on one of the pullers' properties, and they hovered over. They're just trying to get the top dried out, and it hovered for a while, and whatever, I don't know, it worked because they had a hook and they had an awesome track. So
You guys really need to hear a story.
Okay, so
Mr. Schultz here.
I tried the helicopter thing, and it all worked out until the tail rotor, is that what they call that, Charles?
yeah.
It snipped the speaker wire on the way up, and that was scary because I thought it was electric. Thank God it was just speaker wire. But we actually had the helicopter that was giving rides. When we put events on that I helped with, they were circuses.
I think it was like this one
the
right
Dalai
here.
Lama always called them, but we had a lot of fun with that stuff.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
it was
real
an
interesting
awesome
day.
show.
Schultz, what are you doing? I'm drying the track out.
I don't give up. I'm just gonna tell you the truth there. But I did finally this last winter after COVID. I was like, God does not want me to be a promoter. God wants me to help promoters. So and I'm glad that Jason stepped up because the fairgrounds are beautiful. They need to get utilized, and I'm glad a promoter stepped up to do it. So I'm just done. And I did, like I said, Jason, when I first moved back to Richland Center, we went to high school together. And then when I moved back in 2007, he was putting the fair pole on, and meant a lot to me because I was able to bring blackjack up and got a hook at the Richland County Fair. So to pull at your hometown pole, I think everybody knows how much that means to people. So excited about Saturday. So
Just want to see a crowd. That's I ran that fair pole for years, and we struggled with crowd. We'd have 100 folks on a night. And
Yeah.
Never could put a crowd in there. I mean, it was the weekend after Labor Day, and it was just
Football season.
So, Paul, Jer Setter has such a crush on you. Can we just get this every week?
I don't. I'm not paying him. I promise. I'm not paying him.
It kind of feels like it. I'm not going to lie.
No. It's. I don't know. We got to get better stories.
I do know the Jerry Juice went down well at Rock Valley, Iowa. Jerry, I was not on last Monday night. The great Charles ran the MC, and I was at a golf outing for charity. We raised over $80,000 for the St. Louis Hero Fund for fallen police officers. So,
Damn, that kind of makes us kind of pales we kind of pale in comparison to what they can raise.
No. Well, this was a little bit. This was bigger than Chippewa, guys. I'm not
A
going to lie.
little bigger scale, huh?
A little bigger scale, yeah. But it was a good time. They actually we met parents of fallen police officers, and you want to have my credit card, that's all you got to do is bring a mom and dad out there that lost their son as a police officer in St. Louis. And it was a great event. It was a great event, and they deserve it. By the time the show started, though, I was pretty deep into the vodka cranberries toys, so I don't know if I would have been able to hit the click button anyway, if you know what I'm saying. So
I'll guarantee you who would have talked though.
yeah, well, these guys have been so. But if anybody's coming to Richland Center, come on up Saturday. The Tri-State show starts at 1. Again, $10 for the whole day. What time is the pedal pole, Jay?
3:30, we're gonna have the Kinchy pedal pole. And another thing I got great support and local people running the food and doing stuff. The Rich County beef producers are there. If you want to have a great steak sandwich, you come out to the fairgrounds on Saturday. You're going to get a awesome steak sandwich for $7, and each puller that day, every class, each puller is going to get a free meal ticket.
Okay.
With the beef producers, and we're going to have the steak sandwiches. They have cheeseburgers, regular burgers, hot dogs, and then we will have fresh picked sweet corn that Saturday morning that we will be doing on that day. I got a guy that I'm pretty good friends with. He just called me and said we're going to have sweet corn ready, and we lined it up. And
Can you say his name on the Facebook? Or
Tony Baumkamp.
Okay, that's
Tony
what I want to know.
Baumkamp.
It's all about promoting.
His son Jordan, he's 14, and it's Jordan's sweet corn, they call it. And he's kind of the kid with all of it, and then they're going to supply us with the sweet corn, and should be a good food venue for people to come. The Vietnam veterans are going to also be there with their food stands setting up, trying to support them, and we'll have a local guy, Pine River Smoke Company, will be smoking some food there too. So kind of trying to take care of the local community and doing the whole thing, and support what I can. And the football team's running the gates, so we're going to support them, and the local UTV club is running the gate. So it's all trying to support the community.
It's going to be a great weekend. Again, I'm going to throw Jason's cell phone number into the comments because I want him to experience poll week like he's never before. If you have any questions, please call or text Mr. Jason Kleppe right here.
Yeah, it started today, just so you guys all know.
And the hardest thing for a promoter is the weather. And I'm going to bring it up right now. And we got to let Charles talk because it bothers me when he's quiet this long. So I'm just saying. I'm going to bring it up on the old screen, Rock Chomp. There is a forecast for Richland Center, Wisconsin.
I don't know where you got that one, but mine doesn't say that.
Ooh. This is Richland Center,
Schultz.
South Carolina.
Thank you.
Yep, sorry. I got the wrong one.
Jeez.
Well, there's a Richland Center, South Carolina. I'm sorry. I messed it up. So let's just get rid of that. Matt Hart. Wow. This is our auctioneering superstar.
I tried to get him here.
Yeah.
I tried.
Come on, Hart. Get in the car and come on.
Come on,
He's
man.
It's his third cousin's wedding. Judy. No, Jody. No,
Judy.
Rudy. Rudy's getting married this weekend.
Rudy.
Matt,
Ruth shared his
live
auctioneering.
appearance be acceptable? I mean, we could all dial in to the reception in between classes or something. We could make an appearance.
I think it boils right down to I'm pretty sure it was an ISP show he's got to do.
My stories are better. So
well, I'm in his
defense.
His defense. He said he would be here if it wouldn't have been for that.
I brought the Richland Center, South Carolina forecast, and now Brad is getting that on there. So it's all good. It's all good. The Richland Center, South Carolina is a little bigger than our Richland Center. So again, if anybody has any questions about Richland Center, get a hold of Jason. And we got the Richland Center Summer Nationals Facebook page. I'll throw the link to that post again into the comments. And I'm going to have Jason sit here for a little bit with me. He can leave when he wants, but I need the rest of you guys to take over now. So, Charles, what did you do last weekend?
I did no racing at all. In fact, I've spent most of the day today trying to catch back up on everything because it was my brother's wedding this weekend. So I didn't even really look at my phone Saturday or Sunday.
Good. You need a weekend off after Rockwell. You got to be pretty whooped. So,
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit. Zolik, where were you at, sir?
Thursday, I was in Decorah, Iowa for there was a NTPA Region 3. Friday, Baraboo with Badger State, and then Darlington on Saturday.
They said Baraboo was a huge crowd too, huh?
Yeah, Baraboo, from what I heard, they had almost $40,000 to the gate alone.
Nice.
Wow.
Decorah looked pretty packed too, right? Decorah,
yeah, Decorah. That's they jam packed in there too. But the last time I was there, they really support that county fair as well. That little the Winneshiek County Fair.
Winneshiek.
Winneshiek. Okay.
You got to speak Iowa.
Know.
You got to speak Iowegian. I'm an Iowegian, so it's Winneshiek.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had a good crowd there. That was a good poll. Baraboo, well, it was a little tricky getting in because there was a crash on the interstate, and so that bottlenecked up from Highway 33 pretty much to Highway 60, if anyone knows the area.
Pretty good stretch.
And then they had a crash on 33 coming into Baraboo. So
I heard David Bear. So I heard there was pullers in every class that were running late, so they just left the pulling order the same. And David Bear got there while his class was starting, and he was like 5th or 6th hook, right?
yeah, they just put him in as they were pulling. So
we have another spammer, Brent Shorefooted. We have another spammer.
Weirdo.
Judy or Rudy?
I don't know.
Short Fitty.
That's got to be a Rudy.
Hey, we got to pull up some six. Ryan, would you have some video of their runs anywhere? Or Paul?
No.
From Nashville?
I don't.
You went live, right?
Yeah, I was live. I didn't do Brett's, but I did do Shore Fighties. And
if he would have won in Henry, he would have been on the winners video.
What's that?
If he would have won in Henry, he could have been on the winners video that Jesse posted.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll talk about that another time.
Rough crowd.
Oh, this you got to bring it here.
That's a rough crowd tonight.
Not a lot of feelings in this group at all. So
No feels.
But he had he was like 4th, wasn't he? 4th or 5th?
Who? Shore Fighting?
Yeah.
No, I ended up 8th.
8th? Oh, okay.
24 ones were down there.
Was there 17?
Yeah.
I believe. Well, let me look.
It was 16 or 17, I think.
16 total.
You were live Thursday night, right?
Tuesday night.
Oh, Jesus. You know how long that'll take me on the Beer Money timeline to find that?
Yeah, I know. I think
Hour and a half.
a lot, but yeah, we had an ITPA hook at the Washington County Fair, Nashville, Illinois. It's the other track in Nashville, not at Holzhauer's. Had a great turnout. I believe we had 9 pro stocks show up. I think there was 13 or 14 4-1s, 17 or 18 85 limited pros, and then they had a good class of the 95 pro farms. They also had 5,500 antiques and 5,500 classics. And it was kind of a hometown show. You know, I always say that the hometown is the hardest one to get. Brett Hockstad out of the 618 Motorsports ended up with the win, just barely over Mr. Brent Shorefighty. I think Brett went 305.05 and Brent went 305.01. So very, very good night. Another one of the 618 Motorsports teammates, Mr. Mick Gajewski. Everybody knows Big Mick. He took the win in the 95 Pro Farm, and then Mr. Rodney Schnichter took the win in the Pro Stock class. So it was a great hook. Like I said, nobody really thought it was going to go, and then I got text messages and Snapchats Tuesday morning saying that the pull was a go, and I was trying to find my waiters because I thought it would be an absolute mess. They have the high schools right beside the fairgrounds. So all the big haulers got to park in the rock parking lot, and they just pulled them into the infield. And then if you had a truck and trailer, just a smaller truck and trailer, it was firm enough that they could get those in there. So great turnout on the fans side. It has to be one of the biggest ones that they'd ever had as far as turnout. And this is Brent's run right here.
Tuesday night. That's not Henry, that's Nashville.
No, this is Nashville at the Washington County Fair.
Yep, and they were back and forth, right?
Yeah, Brent took the lead. I forget what puller he was, 5th maybe.
Yeah, he was earlier on in the hook.
Yeah, he held the lead for quite a while until his stablemate showed up, and he was, I think, 2nd or 3rd to last puller in the class, and he just barely inched him out. But
so I'll hit the play button here, Paul.
Go for it. And you couldn't really get a good visual of it, but Brent was kind of excited in the seat at that point. He was good. He was glad to get a good pull. And then Henry was a little different story, but
he said he waved at the crowd.
Yeah, because the front end was up and down. It was, it was quite the deal. But It was a great hook Tuesday, and then we tried to hook ours Thursday night in Arthur, Illinois. It, of course, got rained out. Friday night, we were supposed to be in Jerseyville, Illinois, with the Lucas Oil Pro Pulling League with the 618ers, Silver Series, and then they were supposed to have Light Supers and I forget which other class, but they were not able to hook. Of course, it got rained out as well, but I went Thursday to Center, Missouri, to get what I think is the last barrel of VP diesel in the Midwest, because we have a tractor called the Little Bad Alice that has a little bit of a drinking problem when it comes to diesel fuel. So as I was coming back, I hit a rain that it was one of those that kind of moves like Pigpen on Charlie Brown. It just moves with you. I apparently had attracted the rain. I mean, you couldn't see around it. And I thought, oh, shit, this is headed right for Henry, Illinois, because it was kind of moving in that direction. It got to Peoria, which is just south of Henry, and it went straight east from there. Henry missed pretty well all of that rain. They did get a little bit, but it worked out really well. And Henry was, oh, my God, it was an awesome show, which if you hadn't seen we had a special – well, I had some special guests to start the show. We had the Budweiser Clydesdales out on the track.
That was cool.
Yeah,
They brought them out and went around. I hadn't seen them in a while. The last time I saw them, which was at Waterloo, Illinois, about 3 or 4 years ago. But they were there. They they put on a good show. I thought they should have hooked them to the sled, but, whatever. But it was a great show. Huge turnout of iron there. Had 6 classes, the Light Supers. They had the 4-1s. They had the mini rods and the 2-wheel drive trucks, and then big mods and the super stock diesel trucks. Great numbers in all classes. Just an absolute perfect weather-wise. There was 12 of the mods there, which you don't see that many mods in one place at one time.
Paul, Jerry still has a crush on you. I just wanted to throw that up there.
Okay.
Did you see that?
Yes, I did. Thank you.
Brent says, still trying to figure it out. Hey, at least you're out on the track trying to figure it out. I'm still in the shop trying to get to the dyno, so that's good.
Well, yeah, we're not going to talk about that right now, but we are on the track. But yeah, that's another story.
I'm going to show Paul. This is Jason Kleppe. This is his tractor, Constant Aggravation. It's 11,000 pound altered farm with Southwest Wisconsin pullers. This is in Boaz Friday night. So Kleppe decides not to answer his phone at all on Friday after he texted or called me in the morning. So I just happened to run by the Great Boaz on my way home from West Beazle Lake, and he knows where that is. But Jason got the win Friday night. So here's his pass. I was Facebook Live, so the video isn't like as good as something that Charles or the Ryans would do, but it's good enough. So. I was a little shaky too, but I was sober. It was sober shaky. Then I forgot to zoom out because I was excited.
Yeah.
If everybody knows,
What a rookie.
Well, Kaiser sponsors me. So I gotta look at that.
Look at that shout out to Kaiser.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm sucking up to them too.
Kleppe, what's the rules in that class?
2.4 S300 SXE charger, box charger, P pump. So at 466, you can go 1% over, I think it is, however it works out. 3,000 RPM, 20.8 top cut tire, basically, and then your general safety equipment.
Cool.
Pretty affordable class, really. I mean, I used to run Pro Farm back in the day, and that was getting a little out of hand, and
Yeah.
things are breaking just about every other week, and we decided we were going a different route. So it's a fun class. We got a good group of guys. We got 8 to 10 usually in the class, and just a good number. We run anywhere from 23 to 25 mile an hour down the track too. So
Makes for a fun ride.
yeah.
Paul, how does that compare with what your tractor should do when it's dialed as far as mile an hour down the track?
We should be similar, real similar. We're at 380 cubic inch limit, 2.6 charger. We run water, 18.4s, 68.50 is what the weight is on ours. So little cubes, lightweight.
We can run water injection too. Yeah, I left that one out.
Oh, can you run coolers at all?
No cooler, no cooler. Water injection allowed.
Yep.
Zoe, you see the koozies?
I see.
Pretty nice, huh? Hey, Charles, here is the alcoholic harvester.
Oh,
Yeah, that's not pretty.
bad weekend.
I want Charles to explain this in his great Charles voice.
Oh boy.
Give us the play-by-play.
Yes, that's the voice.
Play. Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
I have not seen this yet.
Metzger came out of Ohio. He runs Ohio State circuit a lot. It's a triple charger, standard, big alcohol setup, and he did the split the block thing.
Yeah, he did a very good job of it.
Oh,
I have been that flag guy right there.
Yeah, when the
On the other end of the track though.
Yeah, he said they're done for the year. They don't have a spare motor, so won't be back till 2022.
Yeah, that was.
I think their Facebook page has pictures too, Jason.
Yep, I'm on there right now,
Get a
Rod.
real-time bird's-eye view of your projects. Create project.
Oh. If that doesn't want to make you stick your finger down your throat.
Yeah, makes you feel sick. Yeah, Hogs with one of the Temptation trackers at Henry and Light Super put rods and pistons on the ground.
Yeah, I talked to them after the hook, and it was very not pretty, and that was a brand new engine for them, literally brand new, and they're not sure what happened. It decided it had had enough, and it was done.
They haven't had the best of luck pulling in general this year with their hauler blowing a tire.
I talked to Dale about that. I said, "This is maybe not your year," and he's like, "Yeah." He said, "This one hurt," but of course with them they have a good supply of parts, at least blocks anyway. But when I saw Elmer walking towards the track, the side by side was sitting there, and I said, "Elmer, how bad is it?" He just put his hand on my shoulder. He said, "Come here, I want to show you something." And we went to the back of the side by side, and it was bad. It was very bad. There was a very large hole in the side of the block, and there was a couple of vent holes in the oil pan. Just a bad break. They posted some pictures of the shrapnel.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's in Jesse's video. He posted a highlight video from Henry.
Yeah.
That's
in that.
That's not all of it. That's not all of it by a long stretch.
Is it on JPP or is it on Lucas?
Yeah,
Jesse's
Facebook page. I
Yeah,
think.
Jesse's got a video of it. He was standing, so they were running on the side, on the pit side, and Jesse and Adam and Brian Thurston were all sitting right there, and it happened right in front of them.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to bring up Jesse's, if that's okay. You guys don't mind?
Nope. Brian got some good photos of it too, with stuff on the ground.
Okay, I'll go there next. I'm going to show Jesse's video, guys.
And the worst part about it was like, and if you watched it, of course the explosion hits, and then you see stuff falling, and you wait like a second, and then you see more.
I think he just said this highlights and wild rides, but Jesse does good stuff, so it's all good.
So this is Jacob Fuqua on the Tennessee tracks. He had a great pass.
What are you doing there, Captain Ground Speed? Jeez.
Yeah, and the track was a little bit drier than what they'd like to see. We heard a lot of guys on the rev limiter, but all in all, it was a pretty good setup.
That grandstand is such a cool grandstand, guys.
So this is Elmer driving. One, two, three, go.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, it drained the oil pan quickly. And then here's your winner, Mr. Colton Whitworth.
he's on a roll.
He is on a tear this year.
He's on a tear.
That's when light troopers are fun right there.
And he never let out of it.
He never does.
Never, ever. Yeah, Lance has got them tractors running this year.
Who works on those?
Lance Blackaby.
This Hartman's?
Yep.
4-1?
Yes.
The pride of Hobstad, Indiana.
Hofstad.
And that's saying something with all the racing talent that's come out of that town in Indiana.
Yes, very much so. And then here's your winner, Mr. Chad Russell. So he was the first or one of the first three, I think, in the class, and then they reweighted the sled after Chad ran the first hook because he ran it out there so far, and then he turned around and he did it again after they reweighted the sled.
Didn't he have a win here a couple weeks ago too?
Yes, he had a win. I forget where it was.
Is that an ITPA hook though?
This was a wild ride, right?
It was.
Yeah, this gets pretty wild.
Gosh dang it! Yeah, this is Chase Richardson, Rushville, Illinois.
Ow!
And everybody.
This is why I want you to put lateral head restraints in your roll cages, guys, right there.
And everybody ran up there, and he sat in there for just a couple of minutes, and then he got out of the tractor and went back to the starting line because he hooked another tractor shortly thereafter.
Oh,
yeah. And I'm guessing he's probably back.
Oh. Well, he got
Bro, you're talking about like what NASCAR has?
No, you see it a lot in the drag cars. ISP makes them. It's basically a halo that goes around the roll cage around your helmet.
Yep. Yeah, not the full hot.
Not that. How many guys have them?
Here's your mini rod winner, Mr. Reese Shelton. And he knew it.
I love it. The old arm in the air. That's a Kleppe specialty right there.
I'll send you a video. Oh, yeah, you'll be able to see it on this one. Watch RJ in the truck. Right about there.
That's money.
Yeah,
that's what makes pulling fun. I love that.
That's when RJ wishes that seat was sitting in the traditional spot, so he could hang that arm out the window just a little further.
Yeah, I blew it up. Watch this again here. If that had been Chad Haggerty, he could have put it right up the roof, right next to his head.
Yeah. He knew he was on a pass, and he drove past them all.
That's awesome.
Pretty convincingly. That was the second one that he hooked.
Oh, please tell me the Phipps family had a good pass.
Phipps took second place.
Nice.
He was very, very happy.
Good for him. Good for those guys.
This was not Russell. This was Mitchell, his son.
Yep.
And they were excited when that run was over. They all ran out there, were high-fiving him. They were very happy.
That's the old run and walk tractor, right? Or truck?
No.
Right?
No.
Is that Theobald's?
That's an old Simon's truck. And before that, a Fleming truck.
Oh, that looks like Running Block or whatever that one's called from Petro Stable.
Yeah, but they still have that one.
Okay.
Yeah, they were all very happy, and then a great class of mods.
That's right, Colin.
That was Ricky.
Did the Boyds win?
The Boyds
Yes.
did win. This is your winning pass.
1-2,
right here.
I believe.
Yep, they went 1-2.
Adam Wilson's got the full mod class on his YouTube page from this event. I'm watching that. It was with those 360-foot runs, just like those last 3 seconds, I'm going, oh, they're killing those motors.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Here's your diesel super stock winner, Mr. Eric Stacy, last man in the class.
Wow.
Yeah, he put on a pass, and the diesel supers all did really well. They seem to like that track. I don't know if they necessarily liked it, but it made for a hell of a show. And then this is your second place, I believe.
Did they get a wrap finally on Deadpool?
No, not yet.
No.
Yeah. That was Withrow's second place run. So, yeah, it was just an awesome show. Everything went well. Great weather, no rain, and just an awesome turnout of tractors. And then throw the Clydesdales in there, and it makes for a hell of a night, except for the drive home.
So we had 13 pro stocks in Darlington Saturday night. Cruise the Mule showed up. We all love the Cruise Mule. Charles had an awesome picture of it at Rockwell.
Yep.
And then Robbie showed up with the Trailblazer, and then Mr. Lemke did. And he showed everybody what it's all about. I'm going to show you his video. There it is. Got to download it quick.
You can go. I have the winner's video up on the Badger State page too, Jason.
But that'd have been nice to know about 30 seconds ago, Zolik.
Well, you never asked.
The Outlaws got one hook in.
You ought to be able to read his mind by now and know exactly where he's going.
The Outlaws only got one hook in, right? David City, Nebraska? I feel like. Yeah, Saturday night. No, they got something in. They got Ottawa in Wednesday night.
Yep.
Or Thursday night. Shoot. All the Missouri polls got, I think, canceled.
Yes, pretty well. Yeah. Every one of them. Troy got canceled.
Troy and Marthasville.
Marthasville both got canceled.
Yep.
It's been a good year for Missouri.
It hasn't. They got their crops are going to look good, but they have not.
Hasn't been a good year for Indiana either.
Yeah.
So, Zolik, your winter videos are money, buddy.
Yeah, just have to skip ahead, probably like that first.
Oh, no, that's what's cool, man.
Okay, well, if you want to show it all, I don't care.
I do. I want to show it all.
Okay.
Wow. Just got to run my little fancy board here.
Anytime now.
Stop it. Go make me drive out to the fairgrounds and kick your butt.
Good honor by that one building.
So this was Saturday night, guys. I helped Chris Clark announce down here. Just look at the crowd. It was awesome.
3:36 the mark to beat as we tighten the chain. Case IHMX 285 called the memory maker out of Glen Haven, Wisconsin. We got one over 330. We got one at 328, one at 327. Packing them in tight.
That's a 95 hot farm, 466 class. Similar to what you would see in the 85 Limited Pro, but with a 20.8 tires. Smithback was the last one in the class.
Smithback tractor. If you've heard of Unit Wisconsin, this is where they're from. And they help put on that great event down there as well. 337.08 is an instant to beat.
It's a racetrack, and everybody ran that high side all night long.
Also, just so everyone knows, we were swapping sleds every other class.
What's that, bud?
We were so everyone knows we were swapping back and forth between the sleds too.
Yeah, that's cool. So they run one track, but they have two sleds. So next one comes up, it's just bang bang. So,
Wow.
We don't mess around in Wisconsin, Paul.
Damn straight.
This is a hard-running 4-1 this year, guys. He's been in the top 3 every single time out.
3 wins in 1 second, isn't it?
Let's see what driving style we got. We have Mr. Duck dropping the hammer. We have 600 hammers lining it out. Let's see what Christy does. Another point leader coming in the weekend. And the crowd goes wild, Clark. The crowd goes wild. He had to be 330.67. Now, Jason, he talked about his success. Had to be 330. John Gooch got a win in Maryland the very first night out. He got a win in Maxville the second night out. And then the rain out in Maryland.
This truck is mean. He won Friday night and Saturday night.
Rock and roll. It is.
Oh, we got to. Thanks for bringing the Trailblazer up. The Coons in there. This is Paul. Scotty's almost as tall as Nick Gajewski.
Oh,
Yeah.
so the seat's a little bit farther back.
Yeah, his roll cage is a little taller.
Yeah.
I'm surprised nobody's answered my question in the private chat.
That's his 3rd win of the year, too.
What'd you say, Roos?
Said I'm surprised nobody's answered the question, the trivia question I asked about Mick.
Did you put it in the comments?
No, I put it in a private.
Ooh, private chat.
Who knows where mixed sheet metal came from?
Paula, you can't answer.
I'm not going to.
Thank you.
Not even if you ask me to.
That's right.
Nick
618
McCormick.
boys, you can't either.
The track, he goes 330.
That's a 640 profile class for Robin State.
Here does Scott Brother. He does six at 330.18. 330.18. And he goes to the top of the standing in the pro car class.
It sounds like something would happen in Richland Center that would never happen in my time. Never happened in my time.
He's going to be hard to beat. is now number 2 at 326.966, cutting in down to number 2 at 326.51.
Here's Mr. Lemke. This thing is mean.
Good, he had the conservative tune on, huh?
Yep.
Bruce or Zolik, what's after this?
It was just the hot farm shootout winner.
Okay. And then Saunders Oil Company did a $3,000 hot farm shootout off. They keep jamming. They did their shot with that as well.
You should in my Baraboo winner, you should show him Coates's pass.
Okay.
Coates's had a pretty good year.
You think?
Good for him. Good for that guy.
Let's see here. It's in your winner video?
Yeah. It'll be the last part of the. There it is. Like his was the pass of the night for sure.
There's a little white fence. What did I do? What?
Way to go.
I'm always breaking stuff. That's Kleppe's promotion.
I'm all right with that.
He's okay with that. Play that again.
This is why I don't do computers.
So this is Charles and Paul. This is Jerry Runow's the ace in the hole. His old chair. Yeah.
Yep. Old
Harold Cassie. Watch the little white wall at the end. He's the last look of the class, right,
Well,
Joel?
yeah, there's kind of some people.
Yeesh.
I think he's just going to take it home with him.
Yeah. It was stupid good. It's everybody knows the Deppy family, right?
Yeah.
From here, but this is their hometown pole. So this is Dave's truck that he built before he passed away, right, Zolik?
Yep.
This thing is and he won, and it is so cool looking.
That's a pretty rough.
Oh, the 57 big back window.
You should see the Corvette collection that they have.
Actually, I actually have a 57 big back window. It's in the weeds, but I've got it.
It is just so cool to see Ferris wheels and corn dogs and fairs and pulling, and because last year sucked. That's all I'm going to say. So without it, we need this in our lives. So
well, and one of the things that I was wondering about was, and I know that people are just now getting out, but before COVID and all that crap, you had a lot of shows going on in different places, and the crowds just didn't seem to be there. And I don't know if it took a year away to just reset everybody's internal clock or something, but it doesn't matter where the pools are. They have awesome turnouts this year. And I don't know if it's one of those things you don't know what you got till it's gone, but it's awesome to see the fans coming out and supporting these promoters and the pools and the fairs. I mean, if they're coming to watch the pool, they're buying a corn dog. So they're helping the county fair, or they're helping the pork producers or whatever. So hopefully that carries on, and we see it from now till whenever.
yeah, no, I agree. It's been good for everybody. So, Bruce, what did you do this past weekend, sir?
I had a trip to Indiana planned, and Zach Howell called me on Thursday night and said, "Hey, you probably ought to stay home unless you're going to come out and help us build an ark." And I didn't feel like helping build an ark. And so I ended up in Tipton, Iowa for the ECI show for what we got of it anyway.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
We had some sled issues. Like big ones. I don't know exactly what happened, but I know we lost. I think it was the return chain first, and then I think that put us back probably an hour and a half to fix it. And I think when we, when the chain let go, I think they did some other damage to the sled that took just a little bit more time to present itself. And I don't know, I think it was just past Tim Vorwald's hook, and the sled made a clunkety clunk, and that was pretty much all she wrote. So kind of sucked. It was, I felt bad for those guys. The crowd hung in. We had a full crowd at the Cedar County Fairgrounds. That was cool.
Yeah, that's a good place. That is a good place. Good track. I've been there in the past with Dad's tractor back in the day. So I just shout out Bryce Roberts, just put on there, Wayne, Nebraska, this Friday, 6:30 p.m. So
that's usually a good show. It's a great track. Real pretty.
Real pretty.
Yeah, they kind of have a hillside that on the one side that the fans sit on.
Zelik, is that where you're headed?
No, not until Council Bluffs, because I'll be because Jason would he already told me I had to be here for Richland Center, so
gotcha.
I'm not going to go from Wayne, Nebraska back to Richland Center. So
Brett Yaren would.
Yeah.
Damn.
Go from Monroe to Wayne, Nebraska, then back to Richland Center.
Zolik, do we get the big screen on Saturday night?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Good deal. Good deal.
Yep.
Could try to go live if it works. Go live, Bryce. Go live. That'd be cool.
That was one of the things at Henry I couldn't get. It seemed like you would get a signal and then you wouldn't. And I'm like, there's nothing more aggravating when you're trying to go live or when you're trying to watch a live when it like stops and gives you the wheel of death or it like cuts out. So I'm like, screw it. I'm just gonna film it.
Yeah, infrastructure with that amount of people in one space is not made for.
And
not in our areas.
So I was just like, I'm going to film this like I'm live, and then I'll put it on there tomorrow, and it'll be weird, but I'm just going to go with it. Because there was some cool things happening. I was able to get, they standing next to RJ when they fired up the mod, and a lot of people don't get to see how they start 4 motors at once. Or, well, not at once, but in how they do that. So
yeah, if you ever get that video, I want to see that.
Yeah, no, that would be lots of batteries, lots of starters, and a whole lot of timing.
Hey, Charles, we need to have a show, in all honesty, on how a modified works. I got some good video out at Rock Valley on TikTok and a bajillion questions on how they tie all that together. So some night when you're bored, like in December, I want to just – it'd be fun to get a couple mod guys on and just do that. So
with pulling season, it's going to be kind of tough, but
I know.
I think we could do this, and I could probably get out to Joe Stock's shop and do the show right from his place, and we could go through all that.
That'd be cool. Yeah, we'll do it this fall when there's not as much like promotion stuff. Right, right now it's hard to cover everything. And but this fall it'll be a little easier. So
that is for sure. But it like I said, people when they see 4 blowers sitting up there and they're like, well, that's cool. Well, they just hit the button and start those, and no, it's a process, and it's you have to do things in a certain way, and it's pretty cool how they do it.
You want to talk about Waterloo a little bit, Paul?
Yes, sir.
So you take here. I'll make you important. Here, watch this.
Ooh.
Boom.
Looky there. Got my pink Balsama Farm shirt on. I guess can't really. Oh, it's over here. I have a visitor this week. We have Angie Balsama is staying with us this week. We drove out and picked her up. Her dad was kind enough to bring her. She just wanted to come out and hang out for a week, so we said, well, we'll go get her. So right now, just a little bit on the ITPA right quick. Hang on. Hi, buddy. I'll see you later. This kid wants to say good night.
Good night.
Or not.
Did you get I thought maybe the pizza delivery guy just got there, Paul.
No, he would eat the pizza, but he damn sure wouldn't deliver it. But just I'll fill in for Mr. Leroy since I don't know where he's at. He's probably on a microphone somewhere tonight. But ITPA, right in the middle of everything this week. So there's a pool going on in Waterloo, Illinois tonight. An ITPA hook, 3 classes. Then Thursday night, New Harmony, Indiana. There's another one. It's a new one for the ITPA. Friday night in 2 places, Taylorville and Augusta, Illinois. And then Saturday night, we've got Petersburg, and we've got the Monroe County Fair in Waterloo, Illinois. And that is one that is getting an awful lot of attention. The promoter, Gene Stump, or the pool superintendent. The Monroe County Fair is the promoter. But, about 2 weeks ago, they put together some great sponsors, and they have raised the purse for the 10,000-pound pro stock class to $10,000, with $5,000 going to the winner. They've got 8 or 7 classes scheduled that night. So 6,000 light super stock, 6,200 two-wheel drive trucks, the 78 pro stock diesel trucks. So there's your 3.6 trucks, 8,000 pound modified big mods, 8,200 pound super stock, 95 limited pro, and 10,000 pound pro stock.
Paul, do they have a Facebook page I could bring up for a website or anything?
They don't really have much. Things have been kind of moving faster. Logan Charles, he sent a flyer to us last week, and I don't know where it's at.
I put it. It's Jason will know this. It's in with the photos, loaded into StreamYard.
But this county fair is about 30 minutes south of St. Louis. It's very easy to get into. It's a great community. They put together an awesome show. The fairgrounds is awesome. The food is, quite honestly, some of the best fair food I've had outside of like a state fair. They do an excellent job, and they had some donors this year that decided they wanted to step up. So they raised that purse on the pro stock class. I don't want to go throwing out names, but I can tell you right now, there are some Champions Tour pro stocks that will be there. So this is not just a state level poll.
Name drop.
I'm not going to do that. I don't want to.
Chicken.
I'm not going to do that. I refuse to do that because you never know what's going to happen. The only other big show that's running that weekend, as far as like the national level, is Chapel Hill, and it was top 15, I think, invite or pre-commit. So there's going to be some. I will drop one name since he put it on Facebook. We're going to see a new pro stock coming out. He tried to get it out this weekend, and that would be the pro stock of Mr. Justin Wagler. He tried to get out in Indiana this weekend, and of course, everything in Indiana seemed to be rained out. But the two-wheel drive trucks, the Champions Tour guys, are not running anywhere that weekend, so you're going to see a lot of two-wheel drive trucks from the Illinois area, I'll say. 6,200 or the 6,000 light supers. We don't know who's going to show up. Could be some 8,000 pound modified. I did talk to some guys at Henry that are planning on attending. So you're going to see some tractors that you don't normally see at the state level shows. But it's going to be an absolutely awesome class or awesome night. Our tractor is out. It's supposed to be in Petersburg, and there was talk of me taking it, and I said, sorry, when they raised the 10,000 pound pro stock class to the 10,000, I said, I'm not taking it. I'm going to Waterloo. So I'll forego the seat. I guess my brother's going to take it, but I'm going to Waterloo. So we're going to try to do some lives from there. So watch the page. Usually you can get pretty good signal there. The gates open fairly early. I want to say it's like noon, 2:00, something like that. So if you want to come and check out the pullers, they'll be in the pits. You can come in, walk around. 7:00 start time. They only run one track, which everybody's like, oh my gosh, it's, are they going to be able to get done? They will. They move through them very well every year. So come on out. I don't believe there's any kind of live stream. I'm sure that Power and Noise will be there. Rodney Crum, will have someone there posting live results. And we're going to try to get there early enough. We're going to try to do some walk-arounds in the pits, show you who's all there. And if you're anywhere in the area, wait a second, that's a 6:00 start time. It's 7:00 tonight. So 6 o'clock start time on Saturday, but we're going to try to bring you some videos of who's all there. We'll try to go live during the show, bring you some of that, but going to be a great, great pull. This thing has come together kind of in short order. They always have a good hook. It's one of them that I say you don't want to miss during the year. This is one of the best, in my opinion, ITPA tractor pulls that they have in the year, and it's not going to disappoint this year. Weather looks good, knock on wood or fake wood, whatever you want to call it. But if you can make it out, you won't be disappointed.
Well done, Mr. Romack. Well done. Well, Big Rye, Charles, thank you guys for doing the show last Monday night, and Paul. It was fun. I logged in a couple times just to make sure you're actually there, in case you know. I saw your faces, and that made me smile.
Yeah, you were using your burner account, sending us weird messages.
No,
You really were Judy, weren't you?
Yeah, it's
Rudy. It's Rudy Roos.
Rudy.
No, it's funny. The Badger State page, and I've been noticing these spammers. Whenever we post like a live video or something like that, these spammers have just been hammering it. So I've been trying to go on and block all of them I can. So
it's because you're over 1 million followers and you're just getting stupid rich.
No, it's not. That's not the reason.
No,
because they were doing the very same thing when I went live for the North Iowa Nationals.
They're trying to get you to click on a link.
Yeah, they try and act like it's the pay-per-view link. It isn't. Don't click it. If there's a pay-per-view available or a live stream, listen for one of us to tell you that.
We'll let you know.
See a link elsewhere, don't click.
Don't click.
Don't click.
Schultz, I want to know how you got Sarah to a tractor pull.
So Wednesday night, Bill Smith called me. He goes, "Hey, we want you to come to Darlington and help Chris Clark announce." And I said, "Well, he goes, we know your tractor's not ready yet." And so Darlington, and I don't know if I've told the story in here before, but Darlington, Wisconsin was the first ever Badger State pull I got to do. Stacy and John are regulars on the Badger State circuit. This would have been like 09, probably 08, something like that. We're down in Freeport doing the Pro Pulling League show, and I got Darlington by default. And Charles, you'll love this. So Bill walks up to me, looks up at me straight in the eye and goes, "They tell me you're a good announcer. Here's how this is going to work. If you suck, you'll never announce a Badger State pull for the rest of your life. And if you're good," and he goes, "if you're good, well, that'll take care of it." And then, of course, I'm awesome and humble. And, I've been doing a few Badger State pulls since then. So it was, and I told that story Saturday night. And it was a hoot. It was good to be back there. I haven't been, because, we ran Silver Series in 17. I probably haven't been there since like 16. So it was good to be back and have fun. And if
you've never experienced Darlington,
Darlington,
you've got to go there. I mean, it's a
racetrack, and then like turn one, you guys, it goes all the way back, and they were 5 or 6 deep in there all night, and that's kind of down in that 350 to 360 inch range. And I guarantee of that $30,000 in beer sales, half of it's in that 30-foot area, right there.
So little insight of. Because I have a good guy that's a beer guy. There was 150 Busch Light 30 packs that was in the infield area where they were selling beer, not including the beer tent and the grandstands. And what I was told, 21 of them come back.
Yeah, so it was a good time. It was a good time. Charles, what's coming up for you this weekend, sir?
Oh boy, deep breath. Here we go. There's going to be a quiz. Thursday night, I go to the St. Clair County 4-H Fair and work with Thumb Tractor Pulling Association. It's kind of my second, I guess, hometown fair after Armada. It's closest to home, and I haven't actually done that show in a few years, so it's going to be fun to go back.
Charles, Armada is always after Bowling Green, right?
Same weekend as.
Okay, Drew always wanted me to come up there, so I need to do that for him. So.
Then Friday, the National Muscle Car Association is at US 131 Motorsports Park. I'm going to go photograph there Friday night and Saturday during the day.
Nice.
Saturday night, I'm going to go catch up to Thumb Tractor Pulling Association again at Ionia Free Fair. Sunday morning, our insurance agency is doing a Cars and Coffee at our agency starting at 8 o'clock in the morning, and have some giveaways and coffee and donuts provided for that. And then Sunday afternoon, I'm doing dirt drags at the Shelby County Fair in Sydney, Ohio. So I'm loaded this week.
So yeah, not much going on. That's all I had to say.
Yeah,
No, not much at all.
When are you gonna sleep, Charles? I'm on the Thumb page right now.
Yeah.
Do you do much with their Facebook page or?
I don't have anything to do with it. No.
Okay, it's clearly obvious. I'm not trying to be a dick, but it's clearly obvious.
And Facebook, their pull-off starts
Nice.
in 5, 4.
Yeah.
I know a moderator. It's gonna be okay.
Right,
Look for
I
the
do too.
thread. CPR to the rescue.
Yeah.
I keep waiting for Zolik to walk in my house.
I keep thinking that's what's going to happen too.
Yep.
He's just out there standing, licking the window.
You're right. You're right. Hold on. Let me.
At least he ain't locked out.
True that. I did lock Kleppe out. I invited him over for the show and then kind of locked the house up. So
Hey, you can come over to the show if you can get in.
Right?
yeah, I'm sorry, Thumb, for offending your Facebook, but it's the truth. So I'm fat and I own it.
You just
Your
offended
Facebook-
someone's grandson and grandson thumb.
Well, my dog just got his toy. Kleppe's daughter's here playing with my dog. Gordon Cox. Oh, come here.
He just
Here
said
he is, guys. I said it. You said it. Here he is. Here, sit down, Zolik.
Take your alien cup.
Hey, I can get up.
No,
I have an alien cup
you're
too.
the important.
I'm the important one.
Right here. I got this from Toma. It's in my car. Remember that? Show that to the fans. That's Ryan's Toma drinking cup, guys. Not sure what it is, but it's his drinking cup up there.
It was the only thing that left at 10 o'clock at night.
I missed that stand. Sorry.
What's the
It
pull off?
was right behind us, Paul.
What's a pull off topic of the day? Can't forget that. I haven't checked it yet today. I should go. I got to put something on there for Richland Center for Kleppe, but I haven't done anything else.
Oh, I don't know if that's a good idea or not.
It's gonna be okay.
Pull up was kind of slow today. There wasn't a lot going on there.
Gordon Cox said something about a 2.6 truck that had it. Is that on his page? What's Gordon's page? It's the love of pulling that Travis.
The love of pulling, yeah.
Yeah, and it was,
I just had to go here doing all the work. This is like the old days, guys.
Yes.
Kind of excited. Here.
I can get up because this is way too much spotlight for me.
Yeah, you did pay for your hour. Oh, you're 15 minutes over.
Yeah.
All these guys get an extra 3 pennies.
And I guess the friend fee's going up.
Yes, yeah.
I can talk. It's fine. You don't need
You
me.
can talk.
Charles, they don't need me. The numbers were great last week. I mean, with those 3 on there. So, I mean, I was a little offended, but I got over it. So,
I came on late. I think because Leroy's announcing night, he should have been on there announcing and talking at the same time.
where's Leroy at?
Isn't there some ITPA poll tonight?
He's in Waterloo.
Yeah.
Weren't you talking about
Getting
Waterloo?
trained.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, they got
they-
trains too.
They have two ITPA.
They have 2 nights. So tonight there was 58 mods, 85 limited pro, and the 11 pro farm, the Whoop Whoop tractors.
They're kind of weird in Illinois. They like to pull slate split there.
They split it up?
Yeah.
New pull off topic. Ryan just called everyone in Illinois weird.
Yeah.
You guys, go ahead, fans. Get on pull off. Start it up. Zolik, he doesn't like antiques, and Illinois people are weird.
Yeah.
Well, this is going downhill quickly ever since Zolik got to my house.
Yep.
He's finally here to defend himself. We got to give him a
Well,
shot.
I was listening the whole entire drive. That's how long it took me to get over here.
He just came to get his Richland Center Summer
Yes.
Nationals.
No, I really wanted this. This is what I've been looking for this all.
Has it been
Since
since
Toma.
Toma, the backseat of my car?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you guys all jammed in there. So. Well, what else you guys got?
Oh, do we need to? I'm going to go ahead and throw this out here because it's coming up. We're within about a month of it. The American Threshermen Association, Pinckneyville, Illinois. You're going to start seeing some stuff flood the page. I've been working to get some stuff there. It's a great ITPA show. If you guys are looking for a place to pull in August, we'll get the dates out there. But it's like 4 days of pulling. They have a tractor show. They hook steam engines to the sled every night, and they throw a bunch of sawdust in there, and it makes a hell of a spark show. If you're wanting to get some pictures, it'd be a great place to go. So look for some information on the American Thresherman shows, Pinckneyville, Illinois.
We're gonna kick you off, Paul.
So we're going to be pushing Pinckneyville hard, guys. So the next month, I would be there, but there's a thing called Wisner. So I'm heading that way.
If you have a tractor.
Don't be that guy.
I know. I'm just trying to get kicked off again. I know it's easy to push the
You have to
button.
remove that. So when Paul mouthed up, you just, I'm going to show him how to get
We
rid
gotta
of
get
Paul.
like a graphic for you,
Yeah,
like
just,
pardon it,
Hollywood Squares.
or, around
Like,
the home.
No whammies, no whammies. Stop.
So
This does not look pretty.
So this is courtesy of
Gordon Cox.
Gordon Cox. So check this out.
Oh,
Oh my!
That's
So
not
let's watch
supposed to
that
happen.
This
not
is a
even a
2.6
Duramax
truck,
in it,
guys.
right?
Yeah,
Hey, teach me how to kivvy.
Look at the front tires are already turned in.
They did a great job in that front end, Jason.
Them front tires are already towed in.
Even the flag guy's nervous.
That's not how it's supposed to work.
I don't think so. That looked like a rough ride.
Stop screen.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to get a bigger studio if all these guys are going to be here every Monday night.
Oh, we
hold
gotta
on.
show this.
Stop. We got to show Kleppe almost dying. Here you go. Set that up again. This is an Ellsworth in 2019.
Wow, this show just took a very
Yeah.
job turn.
Oh, you got to go back. Hit stop screen.
Not only I ran a marathon that night, but I had a heart attack
Sure.
at the same time, not running the marathon.
Oh, geez.
Hi, Angela.
They're saying hi. They're saying hi.
Who's saying hi?
Angela Cosma.
Angie Bausma's here. She's from Minnesota. She's weird. Oh, there's another co-op.
Oh, that's a full up. So our flag official is right here.
I don't know if you actually see it in this video.
Hey, Jason, catch.
I was a little dumbfounded. I'm like, oh, you're done. I give him the red
Yeah,
flag.
gave him the red flag. Good thing, because he was going to keep
Make it
going.
official.
Where'd you fall down at? Or was that
That
all?
was a decent kick.
No,
I didn't fall down.
You
on
didn't
this
fall
one. No, that was in the same spot when. Yeah.
Oh, you had to run backwards pretty fast.
Run backwards. There was no. Yeah.
There was no catching him.
No, that was a tough track that night in Ellsworth on that side because everybody was. Van Hazley had the lead, and I specifically remember it at like 3:39. And Kent Crowder come up to me and he goes, "What's going to happen when the first guy goes to the other side of the track?" I said, "I'm going to back up about 20 feet." Well, 20 feet wasn't enough.
Yeah, 20 didn't cut it.
That photo.
She does.
So that should be your profile.
So this is what happens when I take Sarah to the tractor pull, guys. She critiques my announcement.
We got to do a caption this.
I will
or
say her
something.
videos were pretty good.
No,
So if she wants a video for, I need help
she's
videoing.
taking a shower.
Yeah.
But anyway, so this guy, somebody Snapchatted for me, but she came over probably to ask me for a battery or something. But the look on her face,
No, this is
and I
right
haven't-
at the end of the night because
Oh,
that's
yeah.
640 Pro Farm.
the Pro Stocks were next. I said to her, "Do you like Pro Stocks?" She says, "I love them, but you don't need one." And I said, "That's a class." I'm pretty sure that's a conversation, right? And I go, "Honey, this is the class I'm building for us next." She goes, "No, you're not." I think that was the face. So
I think I remind you.
I said, "The beer money pulling team needs a Pro Stock."
That's
She
a-
was
Someone
like,
got really excited about Pro Stocks because he started talking about Pro Stocks
I got
right
started,
before
yeah.
the Pro Farm class.
I thought the Pro Stocks were coming up next. I like Pro Stocks. I'm not gonna lie. I get excited, guys. So, but anyway,
Amen,
we had
brother.
Sarah go and video. We had a good time. It was fun. And then all the people in Darlington were setting beer around her feet because she was up on the stage. It was so funny. One guy rubbed her leg.
I'm
and then-
sure she was just proud of that moment.
Could not be happier, I'm sure.
Oh, she was in love. She loves me.
Yeah, she's building a pro stock, is what you're saying.
Yes, yep. She
Yes.
said,
You,
Jason,
you get the 4-1, she gets the pro stock. Good. That's all
she
I
said,
need to know.
Jason, I want a Pro Stock bag.
Yeah, that's a great picture, Kelly, too. I'm
That's
sure
yeah.
she's.
So this is
I
Kelly
love
Elsing. That's Greg Elsing's wife, the T8 Tomcat. I
She's
like
like, got the fighter glasses on.
Yeah.
that guy looks fat like me.
Wow. Nice photo bomb, Belly.
So Bruce and Charles, I went manual with my camera and I just kind of clicked on these Pro Stocks and some of them didn't turn out too bad, guys. And I wanted to show these to you. It was dark.
Yeah, I did see them. There's some good ones in there.
Yep.
So Brandon Johnson was down there earlier with Nash, and he put my camera on manual for me and told me to quit being a wuss and always using always using all the settings or whatever. But there's the Trailblazer.
Mhm.
Awesome pass. They got second. There's Tracy Paulson.
I'm sure she appreciates.
See, I missed these a little bit, but you get the idea.
You missed Rand. I mean, come on. Randy's gonna be so mad at you.
So Charles, to me, I didn't touch these pictures, guys. Obviously, I downloaded them, but like, is that because like back there, guys, or this is that just from the manual mode? Like it's going so fast, or why does that blur like that? The background.
Yeah, it's the shutter speed is slowed down so much. You're getting background motion blur, and like on this one for Lemke's tractor, the autofocus is looking. It picked up on the grill because it's looking for those vertical lines to find an agreement point, and that's where it picked up the focus on.
So
that's why this
is that what you guys try to do? Like, I feel like sometimes, like, I don't even see the tire treads in your guys' pictures from Rockwell.
Yeah, I shoot probably. That's actually probably even a little slower than what I go, but I do use autofocus, but I pick my points. I'm not leaving it to the camera to decide where it's going to focus. I do that.
But all in all, these aren't too bad, right?
No, not at all.
So the 4.1s were really hooking. About 75 feet. So I just kind of aimed at that. So these were fun.
That's Ladwig.
That's Glenn Valentine had a bad night. This is a cool little shot. These two little guys are running from. This is Nash Johnson, Brandon's boy, and then Amy Dirk Drury's little grandson. And just some cool beer drinking photos. So that one, Bruce, I did this for you. So that's Dave Baker. And he held up that Budweiser can, and I tried to shoot that, and I thought of you immediately, Rusink. I'm like, not because you like Budweiser, but because that's just a cool photo.
No, are you sure that's Dave?
No, who's the baker with the super farm?
Wear...
Who's the baker with the super farm from Badger State?
Chris Baker.
Chris Baker.
Yeah.
One of them passed away.
One of them,
his
brother passed away.
brother.
It was Chris Baker. I'm sorry.
I'm like, David does not wear watch.
No, Dave Baker. Dave Baker does not have a T-shirt on for one.
And then there's our promoter down there, Bill Smith with High Maintenance. John Meyer Jr. Anyway, I just wanted there. Oh, so those aren't too bad, Charles.
Nope.
For a guy with a camera, Polaroid. So I like that photo. I did good on that one. I nailed that. There was lighting was tough. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, it's not the best lighting.
Most tracks are pretty difficult
because all the lighting is on the grandstand side, always on the opposite.
There's my hero, Tony McDonald. Hopefully, he's working on my tractor right now. Mike Baker. Okay, thank you, Jamie. That's actually Bill. But anyway, Jamie's way prettier than Bill.
I probably said the wrong one. Yeah.
So anyway,
I
was excited to show my photography heroes, Charles and Big Rye there. I'm trying to grow in your footsteps a little bit, guys. Get me a nice Polaroid.
Watch out, he's going to take your competition here.
No, but it's fun because you can announce and you set your mic down, you pick up your camera, you shoot a tractor.
I'm actually impressed because you did two things at once.
Wow, I was sober. I announced that I was 4 days sober into Darlington. The crowd liked that. That was my first sober announcing job in Darlington. I'm going to be honest. And I wasn't just behaving because of Sarah. We had a big day yesterday. I got to play Whistling Straits golf course yesterday, where the Ryder Cup's going to be. So
he's trying to make the team.
I birdied 5 and 6, and I think I triple bogeyed every other hole. Those greens are like on pavement.
Is Schultz Mortgage being the title sponsor?
No, I can't quite pick that. I did sponsor the Richland Center Summer National.
Yes, you did.
With real money,
maybe
just trade.
Maybe you can be like Hole 7 sponsor.
Mm-hmm. So, anyway, what else do you guys talk about? I'm sorry, I don't want to. Charles, Big Rye, Paul, what else you guys got? Look at Paul being all studious.
And he's got his mic off. Well,
I'm trying to think, and I also have trains. So, again, just wait.
Were they
comment?
Were they pulling in Quebec? I think this past weekend because
AS Felix.
Yeah, because Chance McGrath posted a photo from them. I guess he took the pro stock up there.
You want to click on that? See what we got? Go to Felix Pro or ATTESQ.
Hell yeah, Mark! I'll take some of that.
Thumbs up.
Or is it? go off of. They must know the
Yeah, they're-
abbreviation.
APPSQ.
But it's not the abbreviation.
It's not?
No.
Then Cole
It's,
Felix Provost.
ASTTQ pulling videos. I think there's probably something there.
I didn't catch that.
Right here.
Oh, actually, if you go to the ASTTQ pulling videos page, they got some photos of a truck that comes and races with us at Onaway doing the Canadian style uphill semi. And you want to talk about fire out of the pipe?
What, ATTX pulling videos?
ASTTQ pulling videos.
No, that's because you.
Charles, who is that?
AS.
Ass.
Oh, okay. That's why.
Oh shoot,
There we go.
he posted it too. I can't
We have
remember
to
his
be
name right now.
friends, so we have to have the.
Oui.
Yeah.
That truck races?
Yes, he'll hook onto a B train and pull both front tires off the ground on pavement.
Yep, click where it says hide.
Oh.
And now go share screen. Share it again. Click share your audio in case we do something, and then you go ahead and click on the photos and make them bigger. That one?
Yep.
Ah,
Oh,
We got a little fire.
little torque.
Second one's got even better fire out of it.
So
Second photo.
he still has it distributing back to.
Click on that. See that?
And these guys don't. I don't know if they have water injection on them or not. But these are common rail trucks, and that's fairly common to see out of those.
I wonder what their EGTs are.
all of them.
All of them.
That's bad. It's not good.
Oui, the French is. Semis. Big trucks coming at
Be
you
nice.
right now.
Jason
That was my
Kleppe
translation
and the
route.
Canadians.
We have a lot of Canadian fans. Oh,
I know they love me.
It's like a super stock diesel. He don't get into it till he feels the sled there.
That is a Volvo, isn't it?
That's what it looks like.
That is,
Charles, that a Volvo?
Looks like one.
yeah, that is something you don't usually see in semi-pulling.
Felix does a good job.
Yes, he does.
nice.
Oh, it looks like you got.
He
Oh,
clearly
I
uses-
missed that tractor.
That's
David Jones' old tractor.
okay. I thought didn't Paulson's go up there too?
Yeah. Yeah, it went to Ontario.
Okay.
There you go, Paul.
Is that Romax?
Right.
No, that's those. So I'd like to know what motor he's running in that because those 6080s came out as 4 cylinders from the factory.
Yes, they did.
They're like a 301 with 2 cylinders cut off. They're torquey little bastards.
Hey, Jason, go a few more photos to that front wheel assist that's in this photo set you're looking at. I got questions. That one.
What?
Yes.
Really?
Dude, bring him down.
That's my-
Some of the meanest-
Clarkson voice.
We gotta find
Yes.
those front wheel videos from Europe. Those guys are wild. Is that the Netherlands?
We got a roll cage,
I
and stock wheels.
think so.
Some aftermarket fenders. There's a lot going on here.
A lot.
Yeah. I'm interested though.
I think that should be your next track.
Felix, we're gonna need
Yeah.
some explanation, buddy.
Wonder if I can get that for the wobble wheel on Saturday.
You don't have the fuel.
Yeah,
You
if you
have
can,
the
hey, Kleppe, you're gonna need to load that wobble wheel down to about 36 or 38,000 pounds.
budget.
That would be funny driving that around with the wobble with the roll cage.
Oh,
You'd be pulling wheelies going down the track, pulling the roller.
Exactly.
We need video.
So they're not able to come across the border yet, correct?
Not till the 9th of August.
Yep.
Is that a for sure, or is that what they're thinking?
As of right now, both the Canadian and the U.S. government have agreed that that's the day.
Well, that'll be awesome.
He's got a Cummins cowboy hat on, Paul.
it almost looks like it's falling asleep.
Please tell me there's not a 5.9 Cummins in that tractor.
Zoom in on his cowboy hat.
You put a 301 in there, couldn't you?
Yes, you could.
Paul, we just found your second cousin, Leroy.
Man, I don't know that. I don't think I could pull the cowboy hat look. By golly, I'd try.
Oh wow, there is photos of that thing pulling that front wheel assist.
Okay.
This is David Jones's tractor, isn't it?
Yep.
This one is.
That's the old blowing bucks tractor.
Blowing bucks.
Yeah.
Where is Dave at, Roos?
David lives somewhere around Maryville, Missouri. I can't remember exactly where.
Is he building another tractor?
I think he's taking a little time.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if maybe we saw him again, but it won't be. I don't think it'll be anytime soon.
I had heard he was building Outlaw Pro. That's what I heard at Rock Valley.
That could be. I don't know.
Didn't that
It's
used
been a
to be
long time since I've
56?
seen
Yeah.
David.
Yeah. That limited.
Man, there's some good looking vehicles up there.
Oh,
Yeah.
look, there's Satan's pickup truck.
Diablo.
Oh, the 1486. Where's Esden?
Hey, Charles, where's this at, you think? Is this Ontario?
No, it's in Quebec. They're further out,
Is this north of you?
way northeast of me. Like probably
Over
8-10 hours, something like that.
So, like,
Yeah,
New
that's
York?
that's a long haul.
Quebec is way over on the other side of the. Toronto's what's close to.
That is a
Charles.
beer tent right there. That's something Tractor Zoom would do.
You think?
Yeah.
There you go.
State
Yeah,
Fair.
Oak Green.
For the State Fairs, Bruce.
I don't think we can
Oh,
afford
boy,
rent
I
for.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Spud Chucker. That's awesome.
No big deal about that one, but-
That looks like the old family traditions, kind of.
Yeah.
They got some good looking rigs.
That's a beautiful tractor.
Oh, yeah.
Whose is that?
I don't know, but it's got.
That's a Pro Shock.
Got to be a pro stock.
Yeah.
That is, I believe,
It's got
one
a
of
big roll cage too.
Charles. Isn't that one of the old? What's his name? Peltier.
You know, Charles.
Oh,
No, he never had a new
He
generation.
didn't have a 60-30 like that,
No.
unless they reskinned it.
That one looks.
Colin says it is.
That's
They
Paul Perry's?
that guy bought the guy that bought the last one that he had, the
The CP Dreams?
Doesn't that guy have like 3 or 4 of those?
Well, it's not Gate and Yell, is it?
No.
No.
Every-
No. It does kind of look like an old Lance Little tractor. I'm not sure who is commenting on that, but that does look like an old Lance Little tractor. But True Grit went to the Boyds, didn't it? And became Green Streak X.
That's a good. Go back and zoom in on that. The thought of the day. Can you zoom in on that? So everybody can
No,
see?
Paulie. That one went to.
That's funny.
That one went to Texas.
Jamie
No,
said-
whenever Lance built one,
by a semi broke.
Oh, that
didn't Lance's go to Boyd's, and then the last one that Lance built ended up at Meddings, the 830.
I think you're right on that, Paul.
yeah, but the 60-30's down there too. And
That's out of Justin. That was Justin's.
That's corn fed, ain't it?
Yeah.
That's corn fed, yeah. That's the corn fed tractor out of Justice Stable.
I don't think he's old enough to drive.
Maybe in Quebec, you know.
Yeah.
They start young.
It's a mini rod, maybe for a mini person.
Perhaps.
Yeah, so
They had a big pull. When are we going to go up there, Charles?
after August 9th.
Yep.
I'm game.
Was this the day
Well,
that
that
consider
looks-
this a
that
test?
looks
machine
rowdy.
then?
What is that?
That's turbos.
That's a
Yeah.
turbo tractor.
Turbo small block Chevy looks like, because they're the
Yep.
small block class.
It is.
Yep.
Find that front wheel assist tractor.
Oh, you're getting there.
And it actually is a pulling front wheel assist. It's not up there for like weight on the front end or anything.
No, you can see dirt being thrown.
Oh yeah.
We need video really bad.
We need a new class. It needs to be at least a regional.
Oh, he pulled
Look
it.
at that.
Get your 68.
Look at that.
Yeah, pull that front end, boy.
Get it. All right, back to the front wheel assist. I need Charles to analyze this.
I don't even know where to start with that thing. I have no idea what's going on, but I want to find out.
I want to know. I need to know RPM. I need to know cubes, chargers.
Yeah.
You know, there's not a lot of room under that hood, so
No.
Just by the smoke, I'm saying there's not a lot of RPM.
No.
no.
Batteries.
I'm gonna guess like a 2-something charger with 3,000 RPM. But that is cool. That we need it. We need a front wheel assist class in the U.S. Pull off thread, go.
Then they'll turn the light limit to super stock.
Yeah, it did also mention light limited supers and how
Yep.
That's a new Gordyville class.
exhibition hook.
Front wheel assist.
Is he playing against all these?
Stack up a bunch of big heavy P pump turned up 4455 front wheel assists and let them eat or what?
For sure. Run what you brung, as long as it's front wheel assist.
Bill Smith would know. He's a John Deere 6030
He
dude.
must have dropped his first hook.
Yep, came back or they reweighted.
I like those antique classes. They just pull 7 times. Right, Charles?
Yep. Hey, that's fine with me. That shows.
They said
That shows what it's for.
257 hooks in 2 days.
Wow.
They had, like on Saturday night, they had what, like 15, 28 classes?
Are any of the Canadians coming?
Yeah.
Maybe we have one that says
That looks like a Canadian. Josh Susala.
Looks like Conference track.
Yeah, the first one he tried.
But that's got a
It's
first gen front and looks like a different.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a second gen.
That's a second gen bed.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Must have injured the bed.
No, what happened is it rusted out. Let's be real. Oh no, I offended someone on pull off again.
Ooh, there's a sharp truck.
Yeah, it is.
They had a big show, Charles.
Yeah, they did.
Man, look at all the weight on that one.
That's cement blocks.
Those are cement blocks.
Those are
That's cement.
molded.
That's
Like
what
Those are
IH cast weight.
cement blocks molded as an IH weight.
That's
Only that's
material.
40% over.
That is awesome.
Hopefully that strap doesn't break.
Oh my!
I gotta believe they wouldn't take a lot of bouncing.
I
Start
gotta
getting
believe
off
that
on the track.
strap wouldn't do squat diddle.
ASTTQ does have a YouTube page, but there's nothing from this event there yet. So I'm gonna keep my eyes open for that.
All right, so we got to figure out these pro shocks.
This would be fun to go to. I feel like
So that's a good
renewal
piece.
service.
No drop too big.
That's a pretty legit hoodie.
That's a good one.
Josh is feeding cows.
Yeah.
First ever seen that. I don't know. He must not be from.
Must not be the Josh from Canada that I know. Get rid of that comment. So I can see the photos.
Get rid of that comment.
If you click all the way up.
What is this?
Wow.
Oh,
El Diablo.
This looks like kind of like a monster truck, where they got the
There's a lot going on there too.
molded stuff.
Oh, what was the
Charles?
movie?
Charles, if this came to the line, what would you say?
I don't know on the spot, but I definitely think it's something.
Overdrive.
This reminds me of what's the semi
Mad Max.
yeah.
Oh, look at his helmet. That's even better yet.
Does he got some horns on it?
Oh,
Zoom in.
yeah.
He does.
He does.
What are these Quebec tractors? That's
Wow.
That is money. Roos, we need to meet this guy.
We need to get him down to.
Is that a radio up on top of the dash there?
It does kind of look like it, doesn't it?
It's probably his communication.
Oh,
with
but all it's-
Lucifer.
Look at his.
all
He's
he's
got
got
a phone
up there.
Is that his cell phone?
Yeah.
This seriously,
There is a lot going on.
he's going
there.
live. We got to find. Okay, we got
We
to
have got to
find
find this guy.
This is our
El
guy.
Diablo.
That is awesome.
He's got a Spanish name and a French polar.
And the wheel covers
Oh,
have
wait, he's
the
European.
skull on them.
He is going all European right here.
Yeah, because that looks
Wow.
like
That's awesome.
that's going on the beer money.
The It's a smile of the devil or the demon.
Oh, what it needs to have is water injection, and then whenever the
flame?
water comes on, either like steam comes out of the devil on the front, or the eyes go red, something like that. That must be the tire company, Beauceron Pneumatique.
This is so fun doing this. Remember when we used to do like the after hours, and we would that one night Jerry Setter got us going on all those towns and cities.
The town name.
This is kind of fun.
Good
Man,
looking nine.
that is a legit class up there. I found another video. I'll get you the link here in a second.
Can you throw it in the comments or put in the private chat, Charles?
Yep.
That is a good looking.
That's a good looking tractor.
It's probably one of those guys out east.
Foresters.
Well, this is actually they probably
Forester owns all the forests. They lease them out.
Yeah.
Well, it does have a U.S. flag on it. So
I would like to lease out the Commander for a weekend.
Yes.
All right, it's in the private chat. I guess they've been doing this up there for a few years.
Wow. Yeah, you can tell that's the old Thunderbuck, or not Thunderbuck.
Blowing bucks.
Blowing bucks.
Oh yeah.
Look at that Maxim pouring smoke.
Holy wow! That coal.
Click on the sound on there, button. I'm selling a remedy, guys. We're going for Melissa's food.
look at the weight box.
They want to put 2 more.
Charles, find more. Find more, Charles.
That is awesome. Chrome stack.
Look at they have a light on the light pole. That whole pole.
He's probably got the air conditioner on. That's cool.
They're not even like hacking.
Look how much concrete they got in that box.
You got any flashing lights you can put out there?
It doesn't Bang Street still have the old?
Yeah, we still have the whole
the stripper fires.
Yeah, I'm sure Greg.
That is money.
Wow.
Oh boy, here's a New Holland doing it.
Get it?
Now that one of those would have made a really good black and white.
Your black and whites are awesome, Roos.
Oh yeah.
That picture of Kevin Stumler that I took at Wagler's is probably one of my favorite photos I've ever taken.
Yes. What is it you put on there? Heavy as the head?
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Yeah.
Metallic. I love the tunes in the background.
Wow. They are weighted. They are loaded for bear.
What's the gauges on the dash and the cab?
Oh my god.
That's legit.
Oh.
Okay. Come back.
He's still lit.
Let out of it. Go back and do it again.
It's got fire. What about much
Goodness
My head
gracious.
gasket.
That pipe is starting to discolor.
With 4-hour eyes.
That's a pretty good size tractor. That's an 8870. That's a big tractor to be pulling.
Look at that.
Theoretically has a Genesis block that can stretch to the limit.
Neither.
This is awesome.
The Canadians.
I love it.
Oh, this guy must have.
If we have,
yep.
He forgot the sled. Where's the sled?
Damn.
That's called tractor racing.
drag racing.
Slingshot.
Tratter.
Slingshot engaged. Ooh, Puma.
That's pretty.
Yeah, it is. Kind of looks like a change maker.
I know the story behind it.
It kind of does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
It's on the hitch.
Oh.
Take a look at the one I just dropped in the chat. This one will get you some.
It comes from Highland.
Hey, Charles, Mike Jellybot, the Pale Rider from Creederman, Stevie Creeder. It's a Badger State Super Farm, and he calls it son of a hitch. And I said to Chris when we were announcing, you got to slow down when you say that one. So
Yeah.
There's a story.
There's a Snoopy.
Ooh, he's got a cousin. There's another Diablo.
I wonder if they're the same team.
The video I just threw in the chat, it'll get a discussion started.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
He's got the air on.
He's got a door off, doesn't he?
You got the side windows open too, just in case it's warm.
That's for the nitrous.
The door is
Those
open.
will be the
The
least
door is
problems in a
open.
second.
Yeah, that's at least
Door is open.
Oh! He wrote it out!
out.
He wrote it out!
Stayed in it.
And he rode it around the concrete.
Yeah, the two weights in the front are really going to do a lot.
Yeah.
Do that again. Do that again.
That's like a slow man.
Yeah. We gotta grab that one. This would be a great TikTok.
Yeah, I wonder who came up with the 2 weights up front.
He walked it out. He's done this walking it out.
There's no reading bars there either.
Nope.
No.
He set it down nice.
Try to check out the word.
And you could tell he hit the brake when it came up because it turned and the front wheels were still in the air.
Blow dry.
Wow.
All that for that.
Charles found a cool video.
Well, look at their weight box. They
Oh,
just
hold on.
cement-
Let's
like 5,000 pound cement blocks in it.
How many Iron Man sleds are out there?
oh,
Bajillions.
Oh, there's a good looking truck.
Man, that's great. Right?
That's great. That looks like a picture Rusink would take. That's flying.
Here's a video with an even higher wheel stand, and it's an Alice, so Paul's gonna love it.
Yeah,
Oh,
get it.
Get it. Get it.
Oh, get it.
All this in Richland Center this Saturday.
70-20.
He's got a roll bar. We're safe.
Paul, you gotta get some glasses like that.
No. Well, that was kind of.
Wait for it.
No way for the camera.
Is that in Detroit?
Come on.
No, that's a
Here we
flag
go.
Oh, yeah. Wheel standing mega tractor.
Is that the little Asian orange?
Did he sneak up there?
Look at him raising his hand up in there.
That is a 426. That's a 426. I can tell by the. I don't know.
Really Swiss cheese.
426 or a 301. I gotta believe that's a 426 if it's 720. But
Right there. What would you be thinking?
That's legit.
Well, this isn't good.
Yep.
I wonder if the roll bar stopped him because it hit the bucket.
I think it did.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's
really
what-
You
touching
see
right
it bounce.
there.
So that's what those are for.
Yeah.
I tell you what, he
Oh,
set
gosh.
that down pretty good though.
Nah,
Yeah,
for
I
what
was
it could have been.
He's like, oh.
Yeah, it looks like it's. I think Jerry's right. It's the 301. You can tell by the oil filters.
That's awesome.
Charles is up here just searching wheel standing tractors. Tractor pull.
That's
one.
okay.
Oh,
who's it?
that's a badass
That
looking
needs to
tractor.
be black and white.
Whose is it? Where's Bill Smith at?
There's got if it's here, there's got to be a video or at least a picture of it going down.
I'm
the
sure.
track,
I think
right?
we're now in the class of
These look like Pro Stocks? We're getting there.
ish or
That's right, Jerry. The oil filters are on the other side.
You Alice Chalmer guys. There's a private chat for you too.
Oh, there's another
You
one.
used to be orange. What happened, nerd?
Does this
Nerd.
look like old
I still like
or
them.
like from like a as in lane tractor.
Well, it's an
I like the history, the nod to history there with the branding iron.
What do we?
Well, then why did not get off the line?
A V8 with 2 pipes or what?
It's an Elky, right?
Light limited, maybe.
I don't know. But then it goes back to
Alky.
Ooh.
Nice
A
looking
Ranger.
Ranger.
Who the driver
That's
with the
a
Ranger body.
Ford Ranger. I'm no stranger. That's no danger.
oh, we had
Yeah,
a bird camera.
that's a
Kicked on the
bird camera.
afterburner.
It gets cold in Canada at night. They're warming it up.
Just trying to heat that belt up.
I feel like we're doing that show where those guys watch a movie and they just
The
comment.
reaction.
That would be a good picture.
That black.
There it is.
There it
That's
is.
being
Oh,
sharp.
that's pretty.
Okay, right click on that one. I gotta find out who owns that. That is sharp. Wow. What? Anything going on in the comments, right?
It's pretty slick.
Anybody say anything about in the comments, guys? Are you guys still talking about your Alice Chalmers?
Nope.
Okay.
AC all the way.
Did AC ever do Wheatland fenders that look like that?
I do not believe so. That I have seen.
What are you gonna do with these?
Right outside the door to the left.
Where's gonna leave?
See you guys. I'm getting out of here.
All right. Good luck,
Later,
Mr. Kleppe.
We started the show on Monday, and now it's Saturday. He said, "Go get ready."
Yeah, he's got a pull to put on.
The gambler is owned by a Stephen LaGrange who lives in the town that this poll is going on at.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ready? Is that your phone, Jay? That's right.
Definitely.
See you sitting over there.
Is this work stock semi class?
Don't you dare count out or sleep on the work stock semis.
I know.
That thing makes like 1,800 just tire.
Work stock is not tech. It's
See you, buddy.
I don't wanna get into-
Morgie.
let's
That
not get
truck
into
made
that.
it into the States Memorial Day weekend to race with us.
Diablo. Yeah. Ooh, they got some. There's some sinister. There's some anger issues in Canada, Charles.
They listen to way too much Danzig.
Du hast.
The French Canadians have been trying to secede from the rest of the country since forever. So I mean,
Right.
Yeah. They don't like anyone else if you don't speak French.
Bill Smith says, "I
Not
don't
true.
know that one, but I won it." That is
not true when it comes to the semi racers who come over. They are all the nicest people in the world. Swear to
But
God,
they are.
they're all nice.
that needs a heavy load sign.
Man,
It probably has one 6 days a week
yeah.
That's sweet.
because that's road legal.
Man,
That
Think it's
earns
got-
a living.
You guys
I'll
think
bet.
it's got a cat in it?
no kitty cats here.
It's a Detroit. The Mac motor.
They're all angry because of the cold weather, says the mini farmer. Speaking of Diablo, Roger, you got those red eyes out front. So that's a good looking tractor.
Wow.
Starting back over.
Yeah, I think you are.
That Gambler tractor is nice.
Yeah.
So we gave these guys a good plug tonight. Put
Yeah.
that in the comments, don't you
Yeah.
think?
Need to see some more out of that bunch.
We know.
Hey,
we just-
somebody from
we need Charles,
ASPQ, reach out to us. Send a message to the inbox,
Is it
please.
Jonathan?
We want to hear more. We want to talk.
Say, send us more. Type that in there. SEND.
We have to translate this to French.
Oh, large French fry. Try to shake.
The link I just posted, shared to you guys. That's where all these videos were coming from, and there's way more.
And there's way more.
Sweet. Love that content.
Did you hit send?
I did.
Good thing it didn't go.
Post more videos. You do it. Oh, I gotta do it. I thought you hit enter. My
No.
bad. Charles is queuing us up. We gotta take care of Charles. Oh,
This one made the rounds. I'm sure you remember this.
yeah, I do. Look at oh, hi kids. Want some candy?
Watch me wheeling. Is that an oil trail?
Yes,
Yes,
it
it
is.
is.
Yeah,
A lot of it.
Wow, a lot of it.
Oopsies.
Okay, let's find Diablo.
He's
We gotta
resealing
find
the road.
Yes.
There is one of that Diablo tractor. It's down to probably, I don't know. It's a ways down, but there
You
is
type
one. In there.
Diablo in there. Just type in Diablo pulling in French.
That's a Spanish name for
Devil pulling.
I like how Team dozing through it pops up.
Yep.
For Diablo.
El Diablo. That's German.
Somewhere up.
No.
Somewhere not in these parts.
No,
Is that French or is that German?
Uh,
Never played German. Is that Norwegian?
I think that's
Deutsch.
no.
Netherlands.
That's Scandinavian of some
Yeah.
sort.
Well, let's look at their fortune. Wow.
Nice looking rig.
Oh yeah.
Hello. El Diablo.
Say hello to my alcoholic friend.
all the piping looks. What is that block?
Charles?
Is that the Ford?
I don't think it's a 4.
Nah, Rui, that's not Yiddish.
Yiddish.
Attaboy, Raj.
That's a very not tall cylinder head.
No.
It's a good looking ride though.
Sharp.
You know what? For their,
I wonder if that's
their
a
class cubic inch
451.
wheels, it might be a 401. Now that I think about
That's
it.
what I'm wondering.
Like a Genesis?
No, older.
No, like older than
School
that.
bus motor.
TW.
That's sharp.
You're making the Howells really happy. Right
I'm making the Howells really heavy.
Yeah.
They're,
Yeah.
they're still sleeping after Greentown got rained out.
Yeah. They'll drive around in their Bronco.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's your Pinckneyville one. That's cool.
So we actually have made some. We've done some machine work on that tractor. Just got done doing some stuff. Good.
They sent
Good
me
friend
some
of ours
video.
owns that.
So we're going to be pushing that hard.
It's guys. I can't tell you. I mean, it's a. They start like on the. It's basically a week-long deal, and you'll see plow shows. It's a old antique tractor show. They got swap meets, nights of pulling. Great show. If
Wait,
you can make it,
one
it's
tractor
worth the
starts
time.
pulling and it's like a week-long affair?
What's
That's
that?
got to be the slowest sled in history.
Oh,
Here's
jokes.
some Tipton.
Hashtag jokes.
Ryan Roos, have you met this Midwest tractor blonde? I think I did. In
Yeah.
Chippewana.
Yeah, JC and I talk all the time.
Yeah, she's good at what she does.
She's very good at what she does.
That is the
That was Britt
tractor
Whitman.
mule skinner, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's
That's
Britt.
Britt. She came in third that night.
That's cool. How much of the ECI show did you get in, Roos?
Maybe half.
That stinks.
Yeah. We got the 2 hots. We got the improved stock 4x4s. We got the 360 hot stocks, the 85 limited pros or the 466 limited class. And then we got the like 9,000 pro farm ish kind of class.
It's
And
a
then we got
9500
into a lighter class, and that's when it all kind of went to pot.
Here's the Snyder County guys. This is what Chase Diamond's always helping with, right? I feel like, or no?
I think he does the East Coast Bowlers. Is that what he?
I'm not sure. Those are tied. We met Ty down at
Diesels and dark corners.
Yep. So this week in the Outlaws, it's Humboldt, Montgomery City, and Sweet Springs. What's going on in Western Series? Anything?
They're in Wayne, Nebraska on Friday, and then Hillsboro, Missouri on Saturday.
Hillsboro, Missouri. There's us. We're a big deal. Well, guys, anything else? It's been 2 hours and 14 minutes. So
I got nothing.
Jason, are you once you get the tractor out, what's the plan? Any,
go ahead.
any chance we'll see you down in Indianola next weekend?
I don't know. I mean, Tony's trying to get the dyno into this week. And then if I get out next week, I honestly, I thought I was going to get out so many weekends. I haven't even looked at the schedule. I'm just going to wait till I sit on it and it blows black smoke. And Tony says I can take it. So
You can, assuming he tells you can take it for a week and a half from now, you can hit Council Bluffs on Friday and then come back. You can crash with us and hit Indianola on Saturday.
okay.
Indianola is 20 minutes away from me.
All right. I'll work with you on that. And then definitely going to do the State Fair Wisner week.
Yep.
Dad's Pull in Springville, August, 10th, I think. It's always the same as Hillsboro,
Yeah.
Wisconsin. I know Viroqua is the end of July. That's close to home for me.
Yeah, the 31st, the Saturday after the Saturday after Richland Center.
Yeah. So I don't know, guys. I'll let you know. We're really close. Like really close.
And you could also do Mazo, and then Mazo's that Friday night if you have it ready.
Yeah. But I'm excited. But it's been so fun. It's just been so fun to get out and see people again. And Rui's right. State Fair is going to be a big deal this year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have much else, guys.
I don't know too.
Keep it going.
Paul,
I don't know what's happening to the internet, but Paul is apparently crapped out.
Paul, put another quarter in the meter. No matter.
Yeah. Hey, pullers, if you're watching, take 5 minutes and go wherever you go for your social media. I don't care if it's Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or whatever. Tell your fans where to find you. Where are you gonna be hooking this weekend? Make a commitment to do it tonight and Thursday. Let them come and find you. If you got a link to the pull that you're attending because they have a Facebook event or something like that, tag it. Just let the puller or let your fans know where you're going to be hanging out this weekend.
It's important.
It's a whole lot easier to come and to get cheering fans in the stands if they know what stands to go sit in.
Exactly. Well,
and I think I'm going to come up and support Kleppe this weekend.
Awesome. I think
ever since I've been to Wisconsin for a pull, and every time I was ever in Richland Center for the past 5 years, it always rained. So Kleppe, send me a text if I'm not supposed to come, and we'll figure it out from there.
Charles, did you find more video?
Yeah, I found that semi that had the fire out the stack. Jonathan Drolet is his name. I threw a clip in there.
Did you happen to throw in the clip of them doing donuts in the snow?
No.
That was great. That was like 3 straight minutes of them beating on that motor.
Faites du bruit pour Joe Drolet, let's go!
I think he might be shy on power.
Just a little. It's probably a 3,600 horse truck all day.
That is so cool, Charles.
I'm guessing that one doesn't work for a living, though, right?
No.
I didn't think so, but I know some of those Canadian drag racer guys are crazy.
Yeah, I mean, some of the B-class trucks do, but anything that's Class A, nah. Never live.
Class B is what? A max of 2,000, maybe 25?
I don't even think 25. They're limited on a single 476 mil, a 76 mil Charger. You just can't flow enough air to make more than about 2.
Yep. Okay. Still, that'll get a hopper bottom moving in a hurry.
Yep.
So I'll hire
or a chip truck, probably.
That can't be it.
Well, guys, I'm going to end the show with some Darlington video. And Mrs. Sarah Schultz took all this video Saturday night. So
she's coming around. I can see this pro stock coming.
She loves pro stocks, guys. Big fan.
Until she has to pay for one.
Correct. We'll talk about that later. So you guys have a good night, okay?
All right. See you guys.
Hey, buddy.
See you, bud.